नमस्कार, मैं कमलेश शर्मा आप सभी का के न्यूज ग्रुप में स्वागत करता हूं। संविधान के विपरीत एवं सुप्रीम कोर्ट के न्याय दृष्टांतों के विरुद्ध स्थानीय निकायों के चुनाव, ग्राम पंचायत और नगरीय निकाय के चुनाव में ओबीसी वर्ग के लिए सीट आरक्षित किए जाने के खिलाफ याचिका पेश की गई है। इस याचिका को हाई कोर्ट ने अंतिम बहस के लिए रखा है। आइए सुनिए याचिकाकर्ता के अधिवक्ता रोहित शर्मा के तर्कों को। 2020 में याचिका पेश की गई है। याचिका पे अंतिम बहस शेष है। इसमें इलेक्शन कमीशन को भी पक्षकार बनाया गया है।
Contravention of the Supreme Court judgment and the subsequent directives of the Supreme Court in 2010 volume 7 SCC, my lord, which is Vijay Krishnarao Deshmukh and Krishnamurthy judgment. 2010 volume 7 SCC, my lord.
Final hearing में जाएगा.
My lord, the purpose, the reason why it should be on the last occasion when it was listed, on the last occasion, it was argued that it will heard finally at the motion stay. For the reason, my lord, the issue, the state took 2 years to file the reply. The Supreme Court has said that any election could not be in the contravention of the same. And my lord, they have filed in the reply that they have done everything which is required under the law, whether there is no such commission even constituted till date. What is the directive?
To be frank,
My lord,
I've not gone through in this.
my lord,
How much time will it take?
well, I'll hardly take half an hour to argue it. It's on the state because state's reply is in my favor. They say that this could not be done, but this is what the Supreme Court said. They admit it in a jugger salt manner. And it's all settled. What my humble submission, my lord, in that situation, if it be listed for the final hearing, that at least either a real NEC should be issued, or in the alternative, let the state file an affidavit that whether they have constituted the commission for collecting the empirical data or for the political backwardness. The issue is, my lord, I'll just borrow my lord's 2 minutes, my lord. The issue is Article 15 and Article 16 talks of reservation for OBCs. Those OBCs would be caste-based and other parameters. But when this judgment was brought and the arguments were held, then the Constituent Assembly debate, Dr. Ambedkar's opinion was brought into, and that was tabled, where Dr. Ambedkar said that there is no political backwardness because one person is equal to one vote. The backwardness is in the economical sense, social sense, and the employment sense. Therefore, the borrowing those things, the Supreme Court said, the state has to determine that who is politically backward. The OBCs, those who are for the purpose of 15 and 16 are not OBCs for the political reservation. You cannot conduct an election dehorse determining and recognizing who are those OBCs. That is the purpose. And this is a very important issue, my lord, because the entire structure and the demography of the political participation in the three-tier Panchayati Raj election would see a somersault stand. And now, my lord, the Supreme Court also in the Maharashtra case, which is the Rahul case and the Vijay Deshmukh case, this, the Supreme Court said, if this is not done, we'll issue the contempt also. That is the gruesomeness of the issue.
If I may submit, Lordship. Now, they have relied very heavily on a 2010 judgment, and we are relying on 2021 judgment. Lordship, this matter may be heard finally. As of today, no panchayat election is taking place, so there is no urgency in this matter as of today. So by that time, we'll also be able to prepare this with this matter, and then it may be heard. Because whatever they are saying about collection of empirical data and all of that, they have not given any data in their petition.
Not required because of the Supreme Court judgment, because there is a specific direction to that effect.
Lordship, the direction in the judgment that they are referring to, it states that it should not be above 50%, but have they given any data to prove whether it is above 50%?
Even not required, my lord. The reason is, I have challenged it as a virus matter. In the virus matter, if the statute is clear on a liberal interpretation side, there is no mischievous data to be collected. It is very apparent on the face of record. If they wish to, I will just point that out immediately, my lord.
Fix it for final hearing.
My lord. But the only issue, my lord,
they may file paperwork during that time.
My lord, the only issue is any fixed date on an earlier date, it be fixed.
November में लगा देते.
Ji, because they have already taken 2 years to file the reply.
Now it is
November में लगा
filed.
देते. Decide
My lord.
Readings are complete. List it in the month of November for final hearing.
Obliged, Lordship.
ठीक है.
Deeply obliged.
Oblige.